one thing I want to talk about that's not the best right now, or it depends on who you ask, I guess, is Shedeur Sanders. So here's the deal, right? Like, I've been wanting to talk about this for a little bit. We haven't had a ton of time, and then something new just came out about it. So twice, I guess, in the past month, or no, past week, I think, Shedeur Sanders has been busted for speeding, okay? Like, speeding is not a huge deal, right? We want people to stay safe. But twice in a week is not a good sign. And here's the one thing. The one thing I hate about all this, and like I don't mean to go dark, but like, you know, like the whole like racing deal with the younger generation, and I'm not saying that he was racing with somebody, but like I don't know. Maybe I'm just like not a young dude anymore. Like revving to go like that. Like, trust me, I've sped over the past year like a lot, and a lot of it was when I was working on the morning news. I was always pressing to get to work, and I was flying. I mean, laundry list of tickets. But I can say, and not that it's a proper defense, it's not. But I was always like late for something. I've been speeding to get a kick out of it. Not that at all makes anything different, I guess. I'm just as guilty as Shedeur is. But here's the difference. By the way, I haven't gotten a ticket in a long time. But here's the difference. Like, he is a number one draft pick trying to secure a job for an NFL team. And unfortunately, the youth or the excitement of driving fast is overshadowing for him the opportunity he has. You don't want to see this kind of like, and I don't want to call it bad luck because it's his own fault, but like, it's kind of like speeding is against the law. It's wrong, but it's not a felony, right? It's not like a complete like knock on like who the guy is character wise, but it can't help him, man. Like, I hate the idea of a team that passed on Shedeur being like, hey, like, I told you so. Like, this is what it is. Like, I hate hearing that. And I have heard, too, one of the guys I talked to around the Big 12, who I'm not going to name, like, they said the one thing about Shedeur in Boulder, it was somebody out in Boulder, actually, during a hoops game I was calling. Like, he, like, would just pull out and park wherever he wanted, you know, just leave the car there and amass a ton of tickets. The speeding, right? Like, there's a little bit of entitlement there. I think that he's probably going to have to work through. And, you know, if he hasn't already, again, this is not the end of the world, but it's not a good look. One ticket, who cares? Two in the same week. Yeah, I think, let me make sure they were in the same week, just so I'm not, you know, let's get our facts straight here. Sanders, let's see. A daily, yeah, it's twice. Jesus. You know, on the 16th and the 17th. Okay, so he didn't go to court. I'm sorry. So he got the ticket earlier in the month. He was supposed to go to court on the 16th. He didn't show up. So then on the 17th, he got caught speeding again, going 101 and a 60. So he's driving like way over. So look, man, I hate seeing this. Because I don't want him to have anything stand in the way of reaching his full potential. And I believe he could be a starting quarterback for the Browns this year, and I believe he could do well. I was talking with Cam Stewart yesterday on Locked On Baylor about Big 12 quarterbacks coming into the season this year, and this quarterback class among the Big 12. The quarterback class is among the best in Big 12 history, and certainly among the best in college football this year, if not the best, the quarterback class in the Big 12. But talking about that class, we brought up Shedeur. And, you know, as he was as prolific as he was, you know, his best trait was really managing the game, staying cool, having a great attitude. His offensive line sucked most of the time. He had some outbursts and some stuff like a normal human being would have, but overall, he really seemed like a wonderful steward for that Colorado offense. And made the plays when he had to, was efficient. His interception numbers have always been down when you compare him to his touchdowns, which is like super impressive. I hate to think that there's some like ticky-tack bullshit about his personality. That's really not that big a deal. That's just a young guy that grew up in a very wealthy family that's got amazing skills and good looks and everything going for him. I can't imagine why he'd be a little arrogant, oh, wait, maybe I can. But I hate to think that it's like little stuff like that could throw him off, because look, man, life is a game of inches, right? Football is a game of inches. Look, by the way, how about this? The first 3 Super Bowls that the New England Patriots won under Bill Belichick, they were won by a total of 9 points. Like, that's a game of inches. That's building a dynasty on inches, right? Like, so there's so many little things in life that can affect you and can throw you off the path, especially if you're trying to be a 1%er. Like, the reason these guys get paid so much playing in the NFL and in the NBA and the major leagues is because nobody else can do it. Like, that's why. Like, that's why they get paid so much. The same reason that Tom Cruise gets paid, hundreds of millions of dollars to jump out of freaking planes on movie sets, because people will pay to see him do that more than anybody else. Scotty even agrees. Like, so we're talking about like an unforgiving industry that will not show you much grace if you can't produce to impact the bottom line. And if some of your behavior, although it's not abhorrent, right, is still throwing you off the scent of your ultimate goal, which is being the best, which is really hard to be in your chosen field if you're Shedeur Sanders, you got to clean up the BS, right? Like, again, it's not the end of the world, but like, you got to clean up the BS.